The city lights shimmered through the rain-soaked streets of Chicago, painting streaks of gold and blue on the pavement. Inside a quiet rooftop restaurant, Ava Turner sat alone, staring at a flickering candle. 2 years ago, this was where her fiancé had proposed. Just a week before their wedding, she found out he was cheating. Since that night, Ava had built walls around her heart, tall, strong, and unbreakable. She promised herself she'd never let anyone close enough to hurt her again. Ava was a talented interior designer, admired by many, but behind her confident smile lived a woman terrified of love. Then one morning, a new project landed on her desk, a cafe renovation. The client was Liam Hayes, an architect known for restoring historic places. Meeting him was different. He had calm eyes that made you feel truly seen. "So, you're the designer who's going to turn my dream into reality?" he asked with a warm smile. She replied faintly, "Only if you let me do it my way." He laughed. "Then I guess we'll get along." They shook hands, and for the first time in years, she felt a comforting warmth. Over the next few weeks, they worked closely together. They sketched layouts, chose colors, and argued about light fixtures, their coffee breaks often lasting far too long. Ava tried to keep her guard up, but Liam's sincerity made it difficult. He never pushed, never flirted, just listened. One evening, while working late at the cafe site, the power went out. In the dim light of his phone, Liam looked at her and asked gently, "Do you want to talk about why you stopped believing in people?" Ava froze. "What makes you think I stopped believing?" He smiled sadly. "Because you look at everything like it's temporary, even happiness." After a long silence, she quietly replied, "Someone taught me that love is a beautiful lie." Liam leaned back. "Maybe you just believed the wrong storyteller." That night, something shifted. It wasn't love yet, but it was the beginning of trust. Weeks turned into months. The cafe took shape, and so did their connection. They shared stories, laughed about childhood dreams, and found comfort in shared silence, but fear is a stubborn shadow. One afternoon, Ava overheard Liam on the phone, his tone soft and affectionate. "I'll call you tonight," he said. An old, familiar ache filled her chest. "You have someone waiting for you?" she asked, trying to sound casual. He looked surprised. "That was my sister. She just moved back from Denver." Ava forced a smile, but her eyes gave her away. Liam saw it. He took a deep breath and said quietly, "You don't have to punish me for someone else's mistakes." His words hit her like thunder. For days, she avoided him, telling herself it was safer. But every time she walked past the cafe, she missed his voice, his calm presence, the way he looked at her. Finally, she found herself outside the finished cafe. The lights were warm, the music soft. Liam was inside. He looked up as she entered. "I didn't think you'd come." "I almost didn't," she admitted. "But I'm tired of running from something that feels right." He walked closer. "Then stop running." She took a shaky breath. "I don't know if I can love again." "Liam, I'm so afraid of being broken." He reached for her hand, his touch gentle but firm. "Then let me be the one who helps you rebuild." "I'm not here to fix you, Ava. I just want to walk beside you while you heal." Her eyes filled with tears. For the first time in years, she didn't feel trapped by her past. She felt understood. "I want to try," she whispered. He smiled. "That's all I need." Months later, on the cafe's opening night, Ava stood beside Liam, watching the happy crowd. He leaned in and said softly, "I used to think love was about finding the right person. But now I think it's about becoming the right person for someone who's been hurt." Ava turned to him, her eyes shining. "And what if I fall again?" He smiled. "Then I'll be there to catch you." She leaned her head on his shoulder, and in that moment, she realized love wasn't about forgetting the pain. It was about finding someone who makes the pain worth surviving. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to Heart Talk Stories, where we believe every heart can learn to trust again.